Okay. Okay, this is new for me. I am live streaming. Some of you will see this on the replay, but this is Adrienne Graham from Mogul Chix. I am so happy to be coming to you live from my new office. Let me adjust this a little bit because I like my sign Imagine above there. I'm kind of short though. Anyway, hi guys, it's Adrienne Graham, CEO and founder of Mogul Chix LLC and the hostess for Mogul Chix Chat podcast and the upcoming Mogul Chick magazine editor and all around business growth advisor, consultant, strategist, all that good stuff. But I wanted to do a live today because there's so much that's gone on. First of all, Mogul Chicks is still based in Florida, but we have now opened an office in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yay! I love being here in Las Vegas. You guys don't understand how beautiful it is out here. But anyway, it's just a different environment, change of scenery. I always said I wanted to get over to the West Side so that my West Coast people will get the full Mogul Chicks experience and the Adrienne Graham experience. But I wanted to do this quick broadcast today live. Because so much has changed, so much has happened. Yes, we've moved, and you recently, if you have been following me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all that stuff, you would see that I have brought back Mogul Chicks Chat podcast, and in 2 short, almost 3 weeks, it has risen to number 3 in the entrepreneurship category. And listen, I would like for you guys to go like, subscribe, listen, share, all that stuff, download, and bring those numbers back up. I want to hit number 1. That's not important, but I mean, it was nice to wake up and see that, I had hit number 3 at one point. But I bought the podcast back because I had missed talking to you guys, number 1. And number 2, I missed recording. I missed podcasting. If you remember from back before in the day, I used to blog and send newsletters and all that good stuff, but I just don't have that vibe to write anymore. I mean, I am working on my books. My next Mogul Chicks book is coming out in a couple of months. And to those of you who've been badgering me and asking me about it, it's coming. I'm not going to give any teasers, but it's coming. But as far as like blog posts and newsletters, I just felt like I didn't have anything to say. I think my last newsletter was maybe earlier this year, if that recent. And my podcast, I hadn't podcasted since last year. So with me moving and everything going on and me kind of reimagining and re-engineering Mogul Chicks, I felt the time was now to bring back the podcast. And I put a couple of episodes that I had recorded last year up on there with Radiance Walters Harris and with Carwana Dyson Irving is her new name, and a couple of other people that I have content with that I'm going to be putting up too. And I've recently, in the last couple of weeks, have been doing new podcast interviews, so those are going to be very exciting. So here's an announcement that I wanted to make. Now, I work with female founders, women entrepreneurs, and I have a heavy emphasis or focus for Mogul Chicks to work with women of color. Why? Because we're lower on the totem pole, we don't get as much access to funding. And the circles that are out there, there are not many that have us in them, like those 7-figure, 8, 9-figure earners, people making over $1 million, the high growth companies. They're out there. We're out there. It's just there's not really much out there for us that celebrates us. So I really decided to hone in on that and really, really give a lot of shine to women of color. We're going to be working on high level stuff and in our magazine and in our podcast. I always tell people that the target audience is people who are making over $750,000 minimum. If you make less than that, you can read the magazine. You can listen to the podcast, but the type of content and the type of topics that we're going to be covering, are high level things, succession planning, exit strategies, getting into international markets, expanding your team, growing your team, and eventually divesting yourself from the day to day. Getting a COO in place, things that when you're a 1 or 2 person shop, you don't think about those things because the business is you and that's what you focus on. And that's okay. But we're going for a high level of woman here for this. We're talking CEO in every sense of the word. Everyone, if you listen to any of my podcasts or read any of my comments, not everybody is equipped to be a CEO, and not everybody really is a CEO. And there's a lot that comes with that. And I've done podcasts about that you guys could check out. But I'm really enjoying this, and I'm really enjoying the new flavor that we're bringing here to Mogul Chicks. And it's been great. It's been great so far. So let me talk about the podcast. So the podcast, Mogul Chicks Chat, you can listen to it across the board on Pandora, Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Google Podcasts. We're on a site called Ghana, that's in India. We're on AfroTunes in Africa. So like we're reaching, it's dizzying. It's so amazing. All of the corners of the world that we're reaching for this podcast. But I am always looking for guests who can come on and give some kind of key nuggets and wisdom to my listeners. These listeners are sophisticated. They're not looking at the basic startup stuff. They're looking at advanced, what to do with their disposable income, how to grow their teams, how to expand, how to license and trademark and protect their IP. These are people that are like killing it, that are listening to this podcast. And there's some men, we have some men, because I get a couple of comments from men too. But yeah, this is, think, I like to tell people, think the Forbes crowd, but for women of color. So talking about real business, real world business issues, economics, government policy, all of that affecting our businesses. So that's pretty much the podcast. And my hope, my plan is to drop at least 3 episodes a week. And that's what I've been doing so far. I have a couple that are going to drop today. So make sure you tune in today. Whatever player you listen on, Apple, Amazon, Pandora, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, whatever. Make sure you check it out. And then as far as the request to be on the show, everybody can send an email to info@mogulchicks with an X.com and pitch us. Let us know what your special sauce is, what your expertise is, and we'll see if you're a fit for the show and for our audience. So that said, that's coming, and we're about to put that on its own site, mogulchicksradio.com, and that will be coming soon as well. The next thing I want to talk about is our magazine that you guys probably know. I launched the magazine back in I want to say 2017. I did one issue, and I pulled it. Why did I pull it? Because I don't think it was ready. It wasn't sophisticated enough. Again, think Forbes, but women of color on that. And I think it was too generic and too basic. And I wanted something that it's going to tackle the hard conversations, the hard questions, the hard issues, the stuff that, we can get down and dirty with and talk about. That's what the magazine is about. Now, I did put out a call for writers. I'm looking for writers. We are paying, not much, but we are paying. If you go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/mogulchicks, there is a post there about what we're looking for and the type of topics that we're looking for. And we're very specific. Again, this is a specific type of woman, a type of avatar that we are writing for and talking to. So if you want to be considered, go over to the Facebook page, facebook.com/mogulchicks, or shoot us an email at info@mogulchicks.com and just give us an outline of what you would like to write about and what your key area is. I don't want generalists. I want people who have specific specialties who can write for this magazine and can bring it with the fire. So that's what we're looking for. And mogulchicksmagazine.com will be launched soon as well. The print issue, it'll be print and a digital magazine. The first issue drops January 15th. So I'm very excited about that. We've already kind of been working on that and have a couple of writers on board, and I am so looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to you guys checking it out and making that a #1 magazine. We have Essence, we have Latina, but those are more lifestyle magazines. Black Enterprise is okay. It's not like it used to be, but it's good. I mean, they went mostly digital, but we really want to bring this magazine. This is something I want you to be taking on the planes, taking with you on vacation, thumbing through. There's going to be a lot of business content, but there's going to be a lot of self-care and luxury stuff in there as well. So this is a high-end magazine. I'm looking forward to releasing it and letting you know let me know what you think. And I would love to get your thoughts. So again, mogulchicksmagazine.com will be launching soon. MogulChixRadio.com will be launching soon. You can catch the Mogul Chicks Chat podcast. I always let you know on social media when I drop a new episode. And what I do is I take 5 minutes of a teaser and put it on YouTube. So you can see a little bit of the conversation, but then that draws you in, hopefully, to go ahead and subscribe to the podcast. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mogul Chicks. Subscribe to all of our podcast channels across the board. Follow us at Mogul Chicks on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, and TikTok. My social media manager is making sure that I get on TikTok, that we get on TikTok. So, and we're going to do something fun. I think I want to do a pass the mic. I'm not going to go into detail about it right now, but it's something that I've been thinking about. And we have a couple of surprises with the magazine as well. So stay tuned. And as always, if you are a woman who is growing and scaling a company, who is ready for that next step, who is ready to become a true CEO in every sense of the word, and hire a team, build out a team, delegate, strengthen up your operations, and tighten your revenue, and all kind of other stuff to build and grow and scale your company, we are your people. I am Adrienne Graham. I am Miss Mogul Chicks, and I can help you build and scale that company and build a legacy for your family. So, mogulchicks.com. The site will be revised soon, but you can go there and get basic general information. And if you are thinking about coming to our mastermind, we are doing our CEO mastermind November 17th to the 19th, 2021. It was going to be in Caesar's Palace, but I had a health issue that I need to do it remotely. So I'm fine, but it's safer for me to do it remotely right now. So it'll be remote, but we are bringing the live mastermind, the new mastermind, the second mastermind, February 16th to the 18th, 2022. That will be in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace. So you can go to mastermind.mogulchicks.com and sign up for either the one coming up in 2 weeks, or you can sign up for the one for February, either one. And that's all that I have. I just wanted to update you and let you know what was going on with me and with Mogul Chicks. And I am so excited, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what we unveil in the coming months. So you have a good day. And remember, Mogul Chicks make mogul moves and power plays. I made my move. It's your move now. Take care. Bye.